Hello, 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 it's Dolly. I'm back with Multi-Photo Monday with Becky, Lisa, Laura, and myself. I am using Page Map Sketch. I don't know which month this came from. It was also posted on Rediscover Your Stash and the Secret Not So Secret Kit Club. And these are the three photographs that I'm going to document, which is my husband and our spoiled little miniature dash hound named Bojo. I'm using my ruler to rip the paper to add a softness and movement to my layout. Something that I'm doing a little bit different on this layout, you know that I like to use several different collections and manufacturers together when I'm creating my layouts with layers, but this time I am sticking strictly with using Paper House production line here, and it's called Colorways. And I think both these collections or both these papers were from two years ago. So now I'm just trying to determine my length horizontally and diagonally. Probably didn't say that right. But anyway, I'm trying to determine that. And I am going to kind of do a block up there at the top. Following that sketch. I follow the layout of the sketch, but the embellishment part in the title, I do switch it up, and you'll see that in a moment. And this is a real simple, fun layout. Again, your simple layouts can have a huge impact based on your papers and embellishments. So in all reality, this layout probably should have only taken me maybe 20 minutes to complete, but it took me probably, I think I timed it at 33 minutes, but most of my fussing around on it was the placement of my embellishment, which is normally typical for me. I can cut my papers, know where my photographs are going to lay and my layering and so forth, but then when it comes time to the embellishments, I sometimes, not sometimes, probably 75% of the time, just futz around with them, trying to figure out where I want to put them. All right. For those new viewers that are watching me, my tape gun is called, let me see, it's called Glue Glitter Pro. I've had a long time. I keep thinking about going to the Scotch one that everybody uses, but it's so large. I was just at a retreat and probably half the ladies use them, and they're so big. But anyway, all right. So now my title here, One of a Kind, is from Close to My Heart die cut pack. And I just went into my little box of blue embellishments that are sorted by different shades of blue. And I remember this title because it's something that I picked up about 3 months ago. All right, so now according to that sketch, there's like a 3x4 card there. And I'm trying to decide. So I get out 3 different cards. I'm futzing with this short one, and then the other one says, Love to Gather with You. And it had a small green print. And I liked it, but I didn't like my title over to the left or kind of in the middle. So then I decided on this grid-looking card right here. And here I'm laying, you're going to watch me lay out my embellishments here, but then when I go secure them, I knew something was kind of funny. I slid my card down too far because I really like the look right here. I mean, the final layout turns out fine, but you're going to see me right here. I'm trying to decide, do I want my title here? Do I want it over to the left? Do I want it in the center? But it does stay over here in the right. Matter of fact, I may have already shown those clips when I was too busy talking about something else. All right, that little blue strip was just a strip off of the title where you know how they're cut and you punch them out, And so I thought, ooh, I'll use that little strip. So that strip's going up there. I have these acetate, kind of, I guess they're acetate, they're plastic stars here, and I have had them for a long time. I think they came from Heidi Swap. And it was a whole pack, probably of like 30 some of them. Anyway, I'm down to the very last few of them. And who knows, maybe I bought 2 packs back in the day about 5 years ago. So on that sketch, it called for a cluster right there in the top. And I just didn't like the stars there. I'm like, nope, that's not a no-go. And then, of course, there's a cluster to the left, and I like that cluster of stars. And then a cluster over to the right. And they use circles, and I'm using stars because Bojo's a boy, and my husband's, of course, a man, a male, I should say. Not that I haven't put bows and hearts on there, but this particular one, that's what I was feeling, that it needed to be more masculine, I guess. So anyway, that's when I start futzing with the stars and trying to place them over here to the upper left-hand corner. And if I had more room, all 3 would have went up there, but I chose to go with 1. I do change that 1 out up there in the corner and go with, like, it's a light with a blue tint is what it is of the star. So I do change that out. I grab some enamel dots here and put them so that your eye is going to go across the page, because I want you to look at my husband and the dog and so forth. And then I had this little sticker that said, I know you can't read it very well, but in person you can read it just fine. It says partner in crime. And so I'm again trying to figure out where I want to place this on my layout. If I want it down there by the stars, up by the enamel dots, it doesn't go there. And it ends up there above the upper left photo of my husband and the dog. And you'll see that here just shortly. While you're watching me fuss with that, please be sure to follow the other ladies' links below to see their awesome layouts and get some inspiration on using multiple photos on a layout or on a double spread. Sometimes we do a double spread. I haven't yet done that, but I think Laura has, and so has Becky, but I have not. All right. I needed to bring your eye across the page, and because of this empty spot in the middle, I wanted to use, I didn't want any more embellishments because it was starting to feel too heavy. I didn't want it to be too wordy. So the way to resolve that is to get some spray. You know, the whatever brand. And this particular one, I grabbed Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain, and it's the Mermaid Lagoon. And I am dabbing it first in that upper left corner, the right corner, but then like I said, I'm looking at the layout and I'm like, ooh, this doesn't look right, and I put it in the middle, and that helps bring your eye diagonally across this layout. So I'm happy. Again, I appreciate all you viewers. Please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell them to come on over and subscribe, and be sure to check out the other ladies' links. All right, bye.